My name's Donna Waters, and I am the Dean and Head of School at the University of Sydney Susan Wakehill School of Nursing and Midwifery. Background, a registered nurse, paediatric nurse actually, but I've been an academic here at the university for the past 10 years. It's been my great pleasure to be invited into this project that's hosted within the school. I have taken on the role of the chair of the advisory committee for StepUp for Dementia Research, and I did that with great pleasure because I absolutely, personally and professionally, believe that this is a really fantastic program, and so I was very pleased to be able to have a part to play in its success. I think there's a couple of reasons that it's important to participate in StepUp. Firstly, as a project, but secondly, as a future-facing program that's really important for people with dementia and their families. So if I talk first of all about as a project, this is something that is very much needed. Most people understand who work in dementia research that even though there is tremendous support by government and through research and so on, one of the most difficult things is to keep people with dementia and their families and their carers engaged and involved in whether it's clinical trials or whether it's other types of research. And this really is a significant barrier to dementia research really advancing in Australia and across the world. So it's not so much a question of kind of throwing money at something, it's a question of how can we facilitate and support people and their families to remain engaged, to become engaged, to know what's going on, to have choice and have power to determine what they do and don't want to be involved in. But the next part really relates to the second reason why I wanted to be involved, and that is everybody who is affected by dementia, whether it is a person themselves or their family or their carers, there comes a point where one feels, what can I do more? And StepUp for Dementia Research platform is one where, it's so open that everybody can feel like they're contributing. So I think on one hand, you've got a person who may have this diagnosis who's trying to, be involved, to retain their choices around what research they do and do not want to be involved with, what groups they want to be involved with. Then on the other hand, you have their families who are also affected by the diagnosis, who want to do something, might feel a bit powerless, but their role is to support their family member, so they can support their family member to be involved and engaged in StepUp for Dementia Research platforms and activities, but they themselves can also be engaged and involved in it. And I think that that's a really important part. They can support the people staying on research programs, for example, but also contribute their own particular thoughts and needs and wants. And for the general public, who may perhaps have nothing to do with dementia at all yet, they will at some point, because I do believe that everybody is affected and touched by dementia in some way, shape or form throughout their life. And it gives a place too to contribute, to be able to share in a truly open and inclusive way of being able to contribute to dementia research in this country. My hopes about being part of StepUp are twofold. I guess as an academic and as a nurse, I think it's a wonderful thing for people to maintain their choice, maintain their own direction in their contribution to their healthcare, to be able to make decisions that are informed about what they do and do not contribute to in terms of research not just about clinical trials and treatment, but research about how they're cared for, about the emotional impacts on their families. So as a member of a caring profession, that would be a significant hope for me, that this StepUp for Dementia Research is providing that truly open and inclusive platform. On the other hand, what a great service for research more broadly. There are so many fantastic dementia organisations in Australia already, but as I've said, this struggle to engage and to keep people engaged in a research environment in dementia is very difficult. And this is where I think StepUp for Dementia Research is really adding value to the whole of dementia research field in Australia, because it has this ability to, in the supportive environment where the person is nurtured with their family and their carers and others around them, being able to maintain their commitment through the support of others. And then you have this service for researchers who then are matched to people and can draw upon this group, this platform, and this a really different way of approaching research in dementia in Australia. So my hope would be that everybody signs up, whether they have been affected by dementia or not. People can always say no if they don't want to be part of a project, but it would be really, really fantastic to have this groundswell of people unaffected, families, carers, people who want to contribute something, but more specifically for people with dementia, who can be supported to remain in research projects and contribute to them if they so wish.